Hey guys, it's your boy T. It's week 17 of 52. Going strong. Next week, Aunt Willie will be back, but this week, you're with me. So, last week we talked about getting started. Writing, getting down those thoughts on paper, starting to reach out to people. And this week I'm going to talk about taking action. So, it's great to write things down and have the plan, but what I have to do for myself, step one would be make a routine. For me, that shows me commitment. Without without a routine, I can't. I don't have anything that's holding that I can use to hold myself accountable. I've got to stick to my routine. I've got to learn that not everything is going to go down. Not everything's going to happen that I have on my routine. But most importantly, for me to remember, failing to plan is planning to fail. And like I was talking about openness, step two is trying new things. Right? I've got to try new things. It's great. I need to have my routine, but I need to try new things. I need to remain open minded in my journey. I if I'm not open to new ideas, then I'm not going to be able to learn from others in how I can improve on ideas that I have. Step three, stick to it. For me, it shows persistence. It's easy to say, oh, yeah, I got my routine and I've got this and I've got that. And if it doesn't go wrong, well, the hell with it. Well, then is it really worth the effort if I'm just going to give up any damn way? I need to stick to it despite the hard times. You know, um, there's going to be difficulties, in our lives. There always is. But to combat that, we have an opportunity to embrace our own journey. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the difficult times. Because if there wasn't any difficult times and we didn't have anything to like challenge us, would we really want to go on a journey? I mean, I would because it would be really easy, but would I be really learning anything about myself? So stick to it, because if all the journey is just like a cakewalk, then I don't think the passion to persevere for myself will remain strong. So I think if we can embrace difficulty and learn from it, learn from our mistakes, um, we only enhance our own experiences, right? I have a friend actually, Leah Gerlach, and Leah decided that she's gonna ask some people to share their stories as to on different subjects, and I'm pretty sure that Leah had a routine that she had to follow. She had to set a schedule. She had to go out and find people to go on her TV show. She had to try new things, probably. It probably just didn't go off, probably just didn't go off like a well oiled machine from the get go. I'm pretty sure Leah had to stick to it. If I were talking to Leah, I would be relatively confident to say that there could have been a time when Leah wanted to say, you know what, is this really worth it? And I'm damn sure guaranteed that her journey up to this point has had its own difficulties. But I'm sure if I pick up the phone or message her and ask her what she learned from those difficulties, you know, it would be somewhere along the lines of an abundance of wisdom, growth. So, behind me, I have examples of people, families, organizations. There's tons of them around. Anywhere you look, you could see. This book right here, two men, Bill Wilson and Bob Smith, had a message that could possibly save millions of people from death, for certain death. If they would have given up because of difficulties, recovery wouldn't be possible for a certain group of people, myself included. This Great Cycle Challenge, a lot of planning for research and fundraising for children's cancer goes into it. It's a huge scale that's on. There must have been difficulties in that. I'm sure that this organization had to try new things. I'm sure the journey to start this wasn't the easiest. It wasn't a cakewalk. I certainly know this gentleman, Matt, who wrote A Medic's Mind. His journey was full of difficulties. But in spite of himself, he kept to a routine. He tried new things, a new way of life. He sticks to it on a daily basis. And he embraces the difficulties that life gives him that life puts in his path. It's not all bad. Difficult does not mean bad. It's challenging. It's so we have an opportunity to work on ourselves. You could look at your life today and say, "Dear life, challenge accepted." Or you can say, "Oh no, it's too hard. I don't want to do it." Well, if you're okay with the status quo, then that's fine for you. But, as I always say, we all have a message. We all have potential to do amazing things. It's up to us to take that necessary action so that we can do our part and put our message out there in the world. From the bottom of my heart, I know that everybody walking the face of this earth has a message, and whether you believe it or not, you deserve to have your message heard. So it's time. I challenge you this week, or if you've been thinking about it, it's time to make it materialize. Make your routine. Try new things. Stick to it despite the hard times and difficulties. Because without the difficulties, I truly believe that there would be no opportunity for growth, and we couldn't grow as people, as individuals. So I'm going to stop there. I hope you all have an awesome week. And, like my favorite saying is, if not yourself, what's the point? We have an opportunity to work on ourselves, to bring to the world what we're capable of, and doing our best to change the world, no matter how big or small. Whether your message hits one person or the entire global population, doesn't matter. Just give somebody else the opportunity to hear your message. And you deserve to find that fulfillment in life. So, if not yourself, what's the point? Aunt Willie will talk to you guys next week. I'm going to take a little break. But thank you for supporting my 52-week challenge. Hit subscribe, hit like, comment on it, share it, whatever you do. Just be yourself and be happy with yourself and continue to work on yourself. Till next week, friends. See you soon.